In swimming, just a few tenths of a second can mean all the difference between winning a gold medal and going home empty-handed. When you spend hours and hours in the pool, swimming lap after lap, workout after workout, swimmers are willing to do almost anything just to shave additional time off the clock. Pun intended. In this video, I'm going to share with you why swimmers shave according to science. Well, part science, part personal experience, and part magic. But really, make sure you watch this video until the very end because I'm going to share 5 tips if you're a beginning shaver and you're just getting started with this for the first time. I'm also going to talk about why swimmers shave according to the physical benefits as well as the mental benefits. So make sure you watch this video all the way through. Now, if you guys are new here, welcome to MySwimPro, where I'm going to share the latest and greatest to help you improve your performance and health both in and out of the water. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let me know what you think down below in the comments of how you feel after you've done a fresh shave. Maybe a shave and taper. Let me know how you guys feel down below in the comments. Now let's get right into the why. Why are swimmers shaving? Fundamentally, we've heard the expression shave and taper. What are we talking about? So taper, we understand, is when you reduce your volume, maybe you increase intensity at the end of a season, and you're really focusing in on a few target events. You want to have this super compensation effect, and you really want to perform. So why would you shave at the same time? Well, fundamentally, you're shaving to swim faster. We're going to talk about how that actually works, the hydrodynamics as well as the mental side. And this really didn't become popular until the 1950s, 1960s, until this was adopted in swimming at a mass scale. Now, this is really common actually in cycling and triathlon. A lot of cyclists do this not only to have more aerodynamics and actually cycle faster, same as running, but also if you fall off your bike, if you fall with hair, it can be really, really damaging to your body. It's like falling and pulling off Velcro. It's terrible. And so when you shave, this burn is actually a lot less significant. So in swimming, we don't really have to deal with that, but the swimming faster element is the fundamental reason why swimmers shave. Now let's talk about the physical and mental. So on the physical side, we have something called hydrodynamics. Now in cycling and running, this is called aerodynamics. Remember, the water is 800 times more resistive than air. So anytime you're moving through this medium of water that is so slow, if you can reduce the amount of drag that you have, you're actually going to end up moving much more quickly through that medium, and you're also going to do so with less energy. So obviously, maybe it's not obvious, but you will be moving faster through this medium if you can reduce the amount of drag, and hair is obviously more drag than your skin. Your skin's going to be a lot more smooth than your hair. And so if you think about how it actually reduces drag and why this actually matters, if you want to get better at swimming, there's only 2 ways that you can do this. Number 1, you can reduce the amount of drag that you have, and that's why shaving becomes important, or you can increase propulsion. The thing about reducing drag is this is something you can do almost instantly. If it comes to improving your technique, you can simply adjust your head position. That'll raise your body position, raise your hips in the water, and you're going to swim faster almost immediately. If you're trying to increase your propulsion, meaning get stronger and leverage the water in a more powerful way, that takes time to develop. It actually takes more time. And so this is something you can do where you can instantly get faster, sort of like putting on a technical racing suit, and you can do this overnight and you can be faster the next day. So that's why it's really important to shave and why swimmers do this before a major competition. It also improves your streamlining. So if you think about when you push off the wall and you're doing underwater dolphin kicks, it feels, and we'll talk about feel, and it is physically faster to do this when your body occupies less surface area and less resistance in the water. There are actually a couple of studies that have been done on this, interestingly enough. The first study had 9 swimmers, they're all breaststrokers, and did some tests, and they actually were able to lower their blood lactate and increase their distance per stroke. Amazing. We'll link it down below in the description. Another study had 12 swimmers, and they were actually able to increase their power as measured by tethered swimming by 5%. So, before shaving, they had a certain threshold of power, and then after, they were able to go 5% more power with a fresh shave. So that's pretty incredible. It also reduces weight. So when you're in the water and you're moving through with all this hair, you've got a lot of drag, and that drag actually adds weight to your overall frame. So if you weigh, 90 kilograms or, call it 90 kilograms, this extra weight that is your hair can add up to 5 to 10 kilograms of extra resistance that you're pulling around with you. And so when you shave, you're not only taking off that hair, which is pulling the extra water with you, but you're also going to remove some dead skin cells. Shaving also reduces the layer of dead skin cells on the surface of your body. So this is something that naturally happens. Your body's always recycling and you're generating new skin cells. And so when you shave, you're simply accelerating this process. And by taking out that top layer of skin, those dead skin cells, you're awakening a new nerve connection with the surface of the water, through the surface of your skin. And this actually translates very well when we talk about that feel of the water. But before we talk about the feel of the water, I want to thank today's sponsor, Geology. In my opinion, the skin on your face is the most important skin on your body. We spend so much time in the pool, it's so important to take care of our skin. Geology formulates personalized skincare regimens for men. And they've got you covered for a wide range of skincare needs like acne, dark circles, sensitive skin, wrinkles, and more. I've been using their Essential Acne Kit, and my whole routine takes less than 5 minutes. It's just 2 steps. Their everyday face wash and their repairing night cream. I just wash my face, put on the night cream, and I'm good to go. The thing I really like about Geology is how simple the regimen is. I think like a lot of guys, including myself, I don't want to spend a lot of time or money dealing with my skincare, and Geology definitely solves for that. If you want to try Geology for yourself, click on the link in the description below and take their free 30-second skincare quiz and get your personalized regimen. Absolutely personalized just for you. The link will also give you up to 40% off your first order. They've got great options for any budget, and some of the plans start at just $20. So make sure you give it a try and take care of that skin. So again, huge shout out to Geology. Make sure you check it out and take care of that skin. And we left off talking about how these dead skin cells actually remove your body, and then you get this new feel of the water. And that's really the most significant mental component here. It's this new feeling in the water. You feel like you're born again. It's absolutely amazing. And if you've shaven before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You dive into the water for the first time after a shave, and you feel like a new human being. It's absolutely amazing. And so you also feel lighter in the water. This helps you improve your distance per stroke. It improves your efficiency, and it also improves your confidence because you feel better in the water. You feel like you're swimming higher in the water. You're not dragging that 5 to 10 kilograms of extra weight, extra baggage in the water. And so because you have this new feeling in the water, you feel lighter, you feel more streamlined, you feel more efficient, it actually has a compounding effect on your swimming performance, and this is absolutely amazing. So, for example, when you've got the taper and you have this super compensation effect, you will swim faster. If you've trained correctly and you've put in a good foundation, you get to a competition or you've done your taper, you are gonna swim faster, if all things considered. When you shave, you're gonna swim even faster. And it's not like 1 + 1 = 2, it's 1 + 1 = 5. When you shave and you've got the technical racing suit and you've got a great taper, you're gonna produce absolutely amazing results. It's incredible. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think and what you feel when you've got a great shave-in and you've taken care of your skin, of course. And so it's physical and mental why this makes you faster. Now, if you're just getting started, or maybe you've only shaved a few times and you're trying to figure out how to do this more efficiently so you're not cutting yourself or anything like that, I've shaven a few dozen times now through a number of different cycles of competitions, championship seasons, all that good stuff. And I can share 5 tips. Here we go. So number 1 is to plan ahead. This is probably the biggest mistake of rookies. They don't really know what they need. Do I need a shaver? Do I need space? Do I need shaving cream? Do I need clippers? What do I need? Yes, you need all of that. You need your skin cream. You need everything, okay? So make sure you think it through and you plan ahead, not only the equipment that you need, but also the amount of time it's gonna take you, and we'll come back to that in another point. So once you've figured out, all the equipment that you need, and you've got your space allocated, you've got a towel, you've got all your stuff, the next thing is to trim first. So especially for the guys out there, this is really important. If you're a hairy dude, especially like myself, you can't just apply a razor directly to the skin full of hair. You're gonna have a disaster, it's gonna take you way longer, and you're just gonna create a mess. That's not how it works. Make sure you grab your clippers and trim first. And from my experience, the better of a job you can do trimming, the easier the shave is actually gonna end up being. So make sure you spend enough time trimming and don't get lazy there. Put in the time, trim, and then the shaving is gonna go so much faster, so much faster. Number 3 is take your time. This isn't gonna happen in 15 minutes, okay? It can take you 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, depends how experienced you are, how hairy you are, and if you've shaven before. So the more experience you have, the better you're gonna get, but do make sure you allocate enough time. And step number 4 is to be comfortable. If you've never done this before and you're standing in awkward positions for 1 to 2 hours, you're actually gonna get really tired and that can blow your whole taper. So make sure you're comfortable, have a chair, figure out how you're gonna do this, and plan ahead. Again, make sure you have the right equipment and put all these things together so that way you're not really making yourself uncomfortable for 1, 2, or 3 hours even. And number 5, it's okay to ask for help. Whether that means having someone help you with your back or areas you can't reach, or just asking for help, how you should approach it, what type of equipment you should use. Down below in the comments, if you have any questions, don't be afraid, don't be embarrassed. Let us know. We'd love to help you guys. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe to the channel and, of course, like this video. Also, make sure you join the MySwimPro Global Community Facebook group. You can ask about this in there as well. It's like a VIP group. I'll be in there as well. Go ahead and ask those questions. And finally, if you haven't downloaded the MySwimPro app, it's got workouts, training programs that include taper, and it'll help you take your swimming to the next level. Finally, if you haven't got my book, Swim Like a Pro, there'll be a link down there below as well. Again, I'd love to hear what you guys think down below in the comments of how you feel after a shave. Again, huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Geology. Make sure you check it out with that discount code down below. Wish you guys the best and happy swimming.